Do you want to change something in your life? Maybe it's a small thing, or maybe it's something that would completely transform who you are. Take a moment and really think about it. What's the first thing that comes to mind? Of course you do. We all do. It's part of being human to want to grow, to improve, to reach for something better, even if we don't always say it out loud. Maybe you want to lose weight, get a promotion, start a business, or finally pick up that hobby you've been putting off for years. Or maybe you want to leave a draining relationship, move to a new city, or simply find more peace in your daily life. You think about it, dream about it, maybe even talk about it with friends or family. You imagine how different your life could be if you just made that change. But here's the truth. Wanting to change and actually changing are two very different things. There's a wide, sometimes intimidating gap between the two. The gap between who you are and who you want to be isn't filled with more thinking or wishing. It's filled with action. Real, sometimes uncomfortable, action. The world is full of people who want a different life. They get motivated for a day, maybe a week, but then old habits win. The initial spark fades, and it's easy to slip back into what's familiar. Why? Because wanting is passive. Change is active. It's choosing the hard thing over the easy thing, again and again. It's making the tough call, even when no one is watching. We've been told that if we just find our why or get inspired, change will happen. But motivation is fleeting. It comes and goes, and it's unreliable when you need it most. You'll rarely feel like doing what's necessary to transform your life. Most days, you'll want to stay comfortable, to hit snooze, to put things off until tomorrow. Your comfort-seeking brain and old habits are the real obstacles. They whisper that it's okay to wait, to indulge, to stay the same. So, let's stop talking about what you want. What are you willing to do? What are you prepared to sacrifice, to struggle through, to make that change real? What uncomfortable action will you take today? That's where your new life begins. Growth always lives just outside your comfort zone. It doesn't start when you feel ready or when the stars align. There's never a perfect time, and waiting for one is just another way to stay stuck. It starts the moment you decide to close the gap with disciplined action. Even the smallest step forward is progress. Your future is more important than your feelings in the moment. The life you want is built on the choices you make when it's hard, not when it's easy. The only way to change is to act, even when you don't feel like it. Especially when you don't feel like it. That's when it matters most. So, what will you do today to move closer to the person you want to become? What's one small action you can take right now, no matter how you feel? The choice is yours, action or comfort. Every day you get to decide which one matters more. Your future self is waiting for your answer. We love those aha moments, finally understanding why we procrastinate or fear failure. But insight isn't progress. Knowing why you're stuck doesn't get you unstuck. You can talk about your fears for years, but only action changes things. You don't learn to swim by reading about it, you learn by getting in the water. Insight gives you a map, but action moves you forward. So, next time you have a revelation, ask, what small action can I take right now? Stop admiring the problem. Start doing something about it. Insight is the starting gun, not the finish line. Change begins with action, not understanding. Your brain's job is to keep you safe and conserve energy, not to make you happy or successful. Comfort and routine are its default settings. Anything new or hard triggers alarms. Your brain wants you back on the couch. Habits run on autopilot, saving energy. Change requires effort and focus, which your brain resists. That's why change feels so hard. It's a fight against your own biology. Discomfort isn't a stop sign. It's proof you're growing. Treat your brain like a stubborn toddler. Don't negotiate, just act. Use tools like the 5-second rule. Count down and move before your brain talks you out of it. Outsmart your comfort-seeking instincts. Growth lives on the other side of discomfort. I'll do it when I feel ready. Sound familiar? The perfect moment is a myth. You'll never feel ready. Waiting for readiness is just fear in disguise. Think about your biggest life moments. Were you ever truly ready? No, you acted anyway. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's action despite fear. Action comes first, then the feeling follows. You don't wait to feel confident to go to the gym, you go and confidence grows. From now on, ban "I don't feel like it" as an excuse. Your goals, not your feelings, are in charge. When you hear "wait until you're ready," Recognize it as fear and act anyway. Take one step forward. Send the email, put on your shoes, make the call. Your life is happening now, not in some imaginary future. Start before you feel ready. Time heals all wounds is a myth. Time alone changes nothing. If you do nothing, pain lingers beneath the surface. Healing requires action, processing pain, learning, and building a new life. Lost a job? Time won't get you a new one. Action will. Heartbroken? Time won't restore your self-worth. Action will. Time is just the container. Action is the medicine. Don't wait for time to fix things. Use it to take small, healing steps. What are you waiting for time to heal? Take one action today to start healing. Don't let the clock tick by. Make it count. Take your power back with action. Confidence isn't a personality trait. It's the reputation you build with yourself. It's not about believing you're awesome. It's about proving you can be trusted. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you make a deposit in your confidence account. Break promises, and you erode self-trust. Discipline is the engine of confidence. Waking up on time, going to the gym, finishing projects, these small acts build real confidence. Don't wait to feel confident before you act. Act, and confidence will follow. Focus on discipline, not feelings. What's one promise you can keep to yourself today? Build your reputation with yourself, one action at a time. Confidence is earned, not wished for. Stop searching for it, start building it. Discipline is the only path to lasting confidence. Let's be honest, your intentions, hopes, and excuses don't define you. Your actions do. It's easy to get caught up in what you want to become, to talk about your dreams and make promises to yourself and others. But at the end of the day, it's not your words or your wishes that shape your reality. It's what you actually do, day in and day out. Your life right now is the sum of your habits and choices, not your plans or dreams. Every morning routine, every decision to act or to procrastinate, every small behavior adds up to the person you are becoming. The reality you experience is built from the actions you repeat, not the intentions you set. We love to tell ourselves stories about who we are, but the universe only responds to what we do. The world doesn't reward potential or good intentions. It rewards effort, consistency, and follow-through. The gap between who you are and who you want to be is closed by action, not by thought. Your habits are your destiny in motion. Each repeated action is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. Over time, these small choices compound, shaping your character and your future. The small things you do daily create your entire life. It's not the grand gestures, but the quiet, consistent routines that build the foundation of who you are. Want to know who you are? Look at your calendar, your bank statement, your actions. These are the true reflections of your priorities and values, not the things you say you care about. This isn't about judgment. It's about truth and ownership. It's about being honest with yourself and recognizing that you have the power to change your story, starting with your next action. You are the architect of your life, and your habits are the bricks. Every choice you make is another building block in the structure of your future. If you don't like your life, stop complaining about the blueprints and start laying different bricks. Change begins when you take responsibility for the actions you repeat, not just the plans you make. Change happens in small, repeated actions. Progress is built on the back of discipline, not motivation. It's the daily commitment to improvement that transforms your life. Audit your habits, not your intentions. Examine what you actually do, and you'll see the truth of who you are becoming. Your story is written by what you do, not what you say you'll do. The next chapter is always waiting to be written by your actions, not your promises. Take radical ownership of your actions. Embrace the fact that you are in control of your habits, and therefore your destiny. Build the life you want, one disciplined step at a time. Every action is a chance to move closer to the person you truly want to be. Radical responsibility means you're 100% responsible for how you respond to everything in your life. You're not responsible for what happens to you, but you are for your choices, mindset, and actions. Stop blaming, stop making excuses, stop waiting for rescue. Victimhood is a cage, responsibility is the key. Own your part in everything, your finances, relationships, health. Focus on what you can control, your actions right now. This isn't self-blame, it's self-empowerment. When you take responsibility, you gain the power to change. It's hard work, but it's liberating. Radical responsibility is grabbing the steering wheel of your life. Be the hero of your own story. Your life is your choice. Every day you stand at a crossroads, whether you realize it or not. The direction you take is entirely up to you. The life you have right now is the result of your past choices. Each decision, big or small, has shaped your journey to this moment. The life you want, the future you dream about, starts with the choices you make now. Every goal begins with a single step, a single decision to move forward. You can choose comfort and get the same results, or you can choose action and change everything. Growth never happens in your comfort zone. Today, choose discomfort, discipline, and responsibility. These are the building blocks of real progress. It doesn't require a grand gesture, just one small, uncomfortable choice. Get out of bed, go for a walk, write one sentence, or simply start something you've been putting off. Say no when you mean it. Stand up for your boundaries, even when it feels awkward or hard. Your future is built in your daily habits. The small things you do every day add up to big changes over time. Stop waiting for a sign. This is it. The moment you decide to begin is the moment your life starts to change. Stop waiting for permission. You have it. You don't need anyone else to tell you it's okay to pursue your dreams. No one is coming to rescue you. It's always been you. You are your own hero, and your actions will define your story. Decide what you want and what you're willing to work for. Be honest with yourself about your dreams and the effort they require. Your dreams are on the other side of your comfort zone. Every time you step through fear, you get closer to the life you want. The person you want to become is waiting for you to act. The choice is yours. Make it. Don't let another day slip by. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Your new life starts now.